What do you think they're bumping right now?
Hold on, wait. Yeah,
Oh.
okay, wait, hold on.
Team.
Yo, I'm bumping too.
Okay, yeah.
Can I be part of this?
They're actually just going to do a freestyle
Wait,
rap battle.
what is
Oh, it's happening.
Oh, it's okay, it's okay.
Oh, wow. No
Anyway,
warning. Well.
Oh,
Okay. Immediately, you're seeing Kurama have to make some really dangerous recoveries, trying to go high and not get killed. Sub 50 by Doramigi's min there. But we're starting to see some big combos. That is just barely not going to kill, but I think both these teams are going to have insane plays off of straight hits, so I'm really excited for this set.
Yeah, we'll see. I feel like we're going to see a lot of early stocks fly, or they're going to be hard fought, and there's going to be one falling too short. Louis Money losing his stock. Kurama potentially losing his stock too. Doramigi is still not done. He's out for this blood.
Doramigi is #1 in the world. Like, Kurama, I mean, Kurama was getting edge guarded so much that first stock on, like, multiple attempts, but Louis was just vibing at, like, 25%.
Yeah.
And Doramigi was like, actually, I'll take the stock from here. Like, that was insane. Doramigi was outright losing. Was like, no, I'm going to take 2 stocks and take the lead back. Like, my goodness. What a player. All right. Luigi saying, ouch. Ouch indeed. Down tilt to up to back air. Definitely going to be an easy cleanup right there for Louis. So,
ooh, no uppy follow-up there from Raru on Kurama. Not going to close out the stock just yet. Doramigi kind of just dwindling down on this first stock. 144%, that back throw definitely going to spell disaster for you, and that first stock is gone.
All right, yeah, getting tossed out of there, thrown out the club. Louis Money trying to stop the bleeding, just focusing on finding like an aerial or two, like maybe just a nair or a bear, but not trying to like super go for the big combos just because Louis is pretty far down in percent, so you don't want to overcommit, especially against a character like Min Min who can punish you from so far away. But that aside, blue team looking real healthy. Both characters sub 50 right here. Kurama gotta find some way to get in on Doramigi and at least start scrapping with her at point-blank range and making that matchup a little tougher, because from max range or even with Doramigi just covering those options when you're hitting Raru, you're not gonna get a lot done.
Yeah, and honestly, Doramigi's position right now, center stage is the perfect spot to be because he can cover Raru on one side of the stage and he can immediately just kind of follow up on the other side. What happened? Because I heard you gasp.
Comboed an Apollo up air, killing Raru at like 70-ish. So,
oh my gosh.
Red team down 1 stock, but not too far out of it. It looks like they're getting a little bit more bang for their buck as far as the team combos go, but they just have to be extra careful against Doramigi. I think they could have killed right there if Louis went for one more aerial. So Doramigi's still going to be here, but yeah, they're definitely looking strong.
Yeah, and there's a separation game once again as we see Raru and Kurama duel it out on the right side of stage while Louis Money faces off Doramigi. Now we're just kind of having this back and forth, the sandwich effect here that Red Team's trying to do with Raru. And again, it's just a cluster on this stage right now as we see so many attacks being thrown out.
And they tried to end it right there. Louis trying to find the dare and kill Raru at only 50%. Also, Luigi, a character where, like, you know the down B out of disadvantage and Nair are both really, really strong. But that aside, Red Team's added a lot of pressure. But can they start taking these stocks, especially from Doramigi? That is the biggest question. Oof. Oh, missed the grab. Awkward timing, I guess, right there.
Ooh, barely catching Kurama in that up smash. Raru was just ready for it, so now we have a 2v1 situation. There's the factor, though, but however, Raru is just ready for it.
Yeah, it's one of those things where, like, anywhere from 0 to 140, like, you just cannot let Luigi grab you. If he's not going to zero death you, he's still going to find big punishes with, like, down B, or, of course, that sweet spot back air if you're in the corner. So, great stuff to Raru and Doramigi. Doramigi truly is just controlling off stage in a way I don't think I've seen from a lot of players. Like, between Supernova and this weekend, like, it's really, really apparent why Doramigi is pushing Min Min this far, because you know what's unfortunate? I feel like there's so much mileage Min Min gets from just being half screen away, throwing Ram and covering multiple options. Like, that's cute. You reset the situation, it's whatever. Doramigi's like, I'm going out there to kill you. I'm going to kill you. And then I'm going to come back to neutral. If you are lucky enough to make it back to me, we will start playing the Min Min at max range game. But if anyone is off stage at any percent, Doramigi is out for blood.
Yeah, he's like, I'm right behind you.
He's right behind me, isn't he?
Like, I'm going to chase you until you're in that coffin, bro. Like, that's exactly Doramigi's plan. And it's working, honestly. Again, it's just that center stage, once he's just kind of that pillar right in the center, it's perfect for him because he can cover both sides. And again, whether or not he needs to save Raru, kind of needs in saving a helping hand, or again, if he needs to face off one of the red teams here, again, it's just good for him. It works out so well.
Yeah, and I want to give some credit to Raru as well. You would expect with having a min-min on your team, there'd be like a lot of friendly fire, but like Raru's very aware of when to like shield for Doramigi's attacks too, because it would be very easy to be like, oh, sorry, I hit my teammate from, you know, half the screen away. But Raru's really, really smart about when to throw that shield up just for a moment to keep himself safe here.
Yeah, and I think something too is that some people believe that Min Min is not good in doubles only because she's slow maybe, or just not able to really like take stocks or whatnot. However, though, Doramigi's kind of proven us wrong right now, and again, gonna just really show us right now.
Yeah, I think that there's definitely some weaknesses to Min Min for sure, but Doramigi's coverage of the corner and off stage is so strong, she gets that value right back. Like she's scary. But as I said, Kurama getting great damage on this first stock, still alive here, added up so much damage and taking a couple stocks in the process. Looking really good. Doramigi caught under that middle platform, megawatt nair just enough, but that could have easily been a down air kill for Kurama.
Yeah, now blue team is forced into this corner here, being pressured so much by red team. And again, Kurama just kind of threatening that middle platform. Gonna send him with the back air. Doramigi trying to finish it off, and there it is. Yeah, catching him, falling in. Raru going with the dare, but Kurama saves him just in time with the up B.
That might be a set-defining save right there. We saw they were in the lead, and and Louis got killed really early, like 30%. This time, Kurama was ready for it. He is really pulling out all the stops. But as I said, Mario, with that lackluster recovery, struggling to make it back. Doramigi trying to find the dare to seal things out. But even when he makes it back to the stage, Doramigi immediately resets the situation again and again.
Yeah, and once again, the arms are just so threatening, especially with that dragon with the last-minute hit. They're going to finally land it. However, Louis Money realizes that moment, trying to catch Doramigi's landing. There it is, with the fair going to be catching him.
Both teams just doing such an amazing job of capitalizing off the tiniest stray hit and doubles here. But I will say, Doramigi and Raru, crazy survivability. Like, Doramigi was at kill percent for so long on that stock. Raru still is on this first stock, and just staying away from everything. All of these characters have like huge hitboxes, you know, but yeah, just hanging out, really, really making this tough for Kurama to get anything. Even just throwing those grabs out while he's at low percent, making it even scarier for Kurama to go in.
Yeah, unfortunately though, Raru is going to lose that first stock finally here. However, still got 2 more in the tank to work through. And again, Kurama is going to have a little bit of difficult time, both at last stock too, especially Doramigi here. So Raru, the only one with the upper ante here. We'll see how this works out for blue team. Again, just back in that clutter, back in that corner here. It could be dangerous for either team here.
I like their positioning right now. Like, they're like, okay, one of us is fighting Doramigi. The other one is just looking to prevent Doramigi from going off stage, if nothing else. Like, if you're not going to get a clean hit, at least stop, like, the off-stage shenanigans, and it's working out really well. But they are still relatively down a percent here. Dora rolling through both of them unscathed, which is very, very rare here. So, ooh, down throw bear, still just enough even on Hollow Bastion. So, once again, Team Japan looking amazing.
Yeah, super clean here, and Louis Money gonna have to face off in the 2v1. It could be possible taking Doramigi's stock if he plays his cards right here. Again, could see a potential shared stock unless Raru decides to toughen it out, but we'll see what blue team has in store for us.
Okay, that was just a warning sign, just a fair instead of the reverse back air that he needed. Back throw, not going to kill, but at least going to allow Louis to have a few seconds to just try to fight Doramigi up close. Yo! Wow, amazing save from Dora. Raru definitely died right there. That was crazy. Wow, from that far, he was like, nah, you're not going to do that to my homie. Like,
get out of here. Oh my. Ooh. Okay, hold on. We're moving. Oh, okay. Grab and
nice.
We don't even see it.
She's like, I'm not letting you breathe.
Doramigi really is just like standing on business though. Like,
for real.
Can we talk about that?
For real. He said, I know 6 people ball arms, but I'm one of them 6, and I'm about to show y'all.
He knows ball.
He knows ball, for real.
It might be megawatt, but yo, at least he knows ball.
That's quite the ball to know right there. So, Dora and Raru up 2 games. You see Louis and Kurama just trying to like stay focused, stay locked in here.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what they should change. I feel like they're adapting well to the situation.
Yeah.
I feel like they're trying to stop this crazy pressure from Doramigi, but it's just so challenging. And then meanwhile, Raru, because they're so focused on him, is just able to stock tank. So it's just a hard match to fight. But Kurama starting off pretty strong here. Combos on both of them. Raru losing his jump, I guess, and dying pretty early there. So good stuff for the red team. Wow.
Okay, yeah, red team taking literally little to none % here. Very good position right now for them to be in, while blue team falls short and almost taking a very early stock off of Louis Money.
That is the third early dare this set. At least he was only at 15, not like 17 and a half. That probably could have been it. But so red team got a pretty solid opening here. One thing we haven't really seen, Min, you wouldn't believe it from this VOD, but is susceptible to being edge guarded. But Doramigi's been so aggressive off stage, you wouldn't even know to try it.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, Kurama hanging under that center platform. He knows like an up tilt or an up smash or something could lead to a lot. Doramigi doing such a great job of breaking up the momentum with that Ram, and Raru getting a clean Shoryuken just to make it even better for the Team Japan here. So still down by a stock, but not out of this yet. Nice.
Oh my gosh, what? The jab into fair? Kurama was just there.
Kurama with the NBA Jam combo, just going to go ahead and slam it out there. Looking amazing. This is looking like a completely different team from just one game ago. We got to see how Dora and Raru will respond to this hyper aggression from the red team. Yeah, not even sure how to punish. Palu never pulling the trigger on the throw either, so, which is really smart by Louis. I think Raru was trying to find a way to shore you in that scenario, so really, really good presence of mind there. Nice.
Yeah, there's just so much awareness going on from both teams here. Again, they're just hyper active and aware of their partner and their positioning, their opponent. Everything is just being processed and like so much is happening.
For real. Wow. And Min gonna still be safe with that F tilt on the backside there. I think the biggest thing is that like they're 2v1ing Doramigi and they're just throwing Raru away as soon as he approaches and just resetting it. Wow.
That's what's working out, honestly. That's what's the turning point here for red team, as we see a clean dap as well to lock it in. We are here for the long run to game 4.
That dap was crisp. Like, we heard it on the mics. Like, there's no mic up there. It was just that. It was, yeah. That was that Marvel Rivals Hulk, like, he did, it was one of those. They said, we're in this, bro.
Everyone in the venue heard it.
Yeah. Raru got exiled on that first stock, just off stage. But yeah, amazing turnaround right there. Obviously, it's very easy to get discouraged when you're, down those 2 games. And this is losers. This is for all the marbles. They really, really locked in game 3. And they took great advantage of Hollow Bastion as well. So let's see how Doramigi and Raru will fire back here.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting match now that they kind of see more of the true colors of red team, their aggressiveness, and how much more they're just not going to let slide by anymore. So, yeah, we're going to just see how the Japan team reacts now.
Yeah, I feel like from the last match to right now, there is no situation where Doramigi is alone with either of them. I think that might just be the play. Even right there, Louis still being really, really good about when to actually pull the trigger on those throws. Does not want to risk overcommitting. God help you against either Luigi or Min. Both of them can just kill you at so low percents. But right now, things looking a little bit better for the blue team. Doramigi high in percent, but just really getting a lot of free damage from that max range Dragon's Breath. I kind of want to see Raru lock in a little bit more. I mean, obviously, if they can set up for something, Luigi has such crazy kill power. But I feel like red team's got a great strategy.
Yeah, and they're just super focused on Raru just kind of locked in while Doramigi recovers, which I think is an interesting thing, is that it feels like red team almost lets Doramigi just kind of recover for free. And I don't know if they're just not taking advantage of that, not seeing and exposing that. But yeah, it's just kind of food for thought.
Yeah, and honestly, she is like pretty susceptible to getting edge guarded, but also her recovery does take a little bit of time. So they're like, we would just take that 5 seconds and just fight Raru instead of risking trading with her, because Doramigi's very good about getting those reversal kills too.
Oh, charging up that down smash. Oh, but Kurama barely going to combat against it, trying to find this Louis Money stock. Still on that ledge, trying to pressure it as you see Doramigi approach. Is he able to secure the stock here? Louis Money's still fighting for his life.
Yeah, Louis doing really good at preserving right now. Definitely just hanging in shield, but looking to react to the throws, if nothing else. But as I said, Doramigi finds the throw immediately as the period of that sentence. Starting to set up the edge guards, trying to find something to ram. Kurama still here. Raru able to make it back. I was kind of nervous if Dare was coming from Louis. Nice.
No uppy. Louis Money's up air just had potentially saved Kurama from that uppy there. And we are finally going to say goodbye to Louis Money's first stock.
Yeah, they're doing such an amazing job of protecting each other from so many risky situations. Now, Megawatt at a disadvantage, amazing tool from Doramigi, not up to kill, but Louis going off deep, taking a play out of Dora's book and finding that stock. Now, stocks even yet again, but Dora pretty high in percents. Got to be careful. Wow.
Sure.
Kurama ignoring that Ram and keeping the combo going. This is insane.
Yeah, and this is even all around here. Louis Money going to chase down Doramigi, trying to help out Kurama in this corner here. Might find the down air, but not going to finish off the stock.
Wow, this is such a good set of doubles. I love seeing these top players just lock in and adapt like this. So now, red team up a stock. Dora and Raru kind of on the back foot as far as momentum goes here. Oh, and Raru! Ooh! Bet it all on that up B, finds a stock, but they're still down in percent, so now it's just one Doramigi against both of these.
Yeah, we could potentially see a game 5 here if Doramigi is not able to clutch it out, as we see Kurama chasing down Doramigi, but again, not going to go off stage. They're just going to hold stage ledge right there.
Oh, wow. Nair into that back air was absolutely insane right here. Doramigi, 106%. Pretty high percent on Louis if he can find something, especially just like a stray Megawatt aerial. But, again, they're not overcommitting. They're not forcing the issue off stage. Explosive Flame covering the corner, and Kurama just looking to see wherever Dora goes. So, even with a character as good in 2v1s as Min Min, and still a lot of signs of life here from Dora, this is getting rough.
Yeah, but this is so close. Doramigi is so
That's
close
death.
to a turning point, but that's it. The back throw into up smash will be taking Louis Money and Kurama to now game 5.
Wow. And the really crazy thing about that, too, is like Raru found that up B, but if it was on the other opponent, I think they wouldn't have had to go through that 2v1, but just happened to kill the one that had one extra stock and died for it. That is rough. But viewers at home, if you're wondering how do I get better at dubs, it is a crispy dap in game 3. That is the secret. That's all I'm learning.
It is a crispy dap. It will definitely turn things around for you and your homie if you ever play doubles together. You know, sometimes it's just what it is.
Yeah, you got to hit that Tiger Woods.
Yeah,
Big dog.
You need to lock in.
Big dog.
Yeah. Big dog. Clocking in here for the 9 to 5 to finally put down this Luigi and Min Min to rest. We'll see if Louis Money and Kurama have what it takes to go the extra mile to take this final game 5 here.
Yeah, this is some really, really like top tier doubles, all jokes aside. But yeah, the other thing is that I don't think Dora and Raru have team combos to the same extent. They're both obviously so talented in those single scenarios, but Kurama and Louis are really showing you that doubles is just a little bit different of a meta. Like, all right, you guys are insane in singles, but like, let's really wake it up with these ping pongs. Let's really protect each other. Let's really go off stage and save the other person. They're very, very committed to that now, and it might be a reverse 3-0. Who knows?
Yeah, we will see. Everything is just evening up right now. Everyone is reaching those high percentages. It's getting a little dastardly now as we see, again, that ledge pressure from all sides here. I mean, it's just going to matter who's going to take the first stock, and it's going to be Kurama with the up smash. And Louis Money following just right after taking Doramigi's stock.
Yeah, that was so important. They got the first stock, but of course, if you get in a scramble situation with Min Min, it's going to come out in her favor, like we just saw with that Megawatt aerial. But yeah, calling out the air dodge was huge. Great mental damage, and it was just in the couple of seconds that Raru was still on the Angel Plat, so amazing stuff there.
Yeah, slowly going to clean it up here as we see Doramigi try to fish for Kurama's first stock here. Raru just kind of on the back pedal a little bit, falling in with some dash attacks as we see Doramigi.
Dora Min Min. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying. Just kind of follow up with Raru. So it's a nice placement that they have in positioning as well to follow up after one another.
Ooh!
The up tilt coming out in time.
Oh, yo, I thought Raru was like, I have something to say to you. I thought he's about to just do the full combo on Doramigi. Like, yo, chill. No, don't do it. Not right now.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
We're chilling.
I think he knew that if he went for the up B, would have got punished pretty hard. It might not have killed, so just going to disengage with the Nair instead. But a lot of damage coming out for sure. Stock's even, but blue team still down in percents. Raru rolling through. Louis got to be so careful. One spot dodge read, and that's sure you will immediately delete that stock.
Yeah, now we're seeing opponents switch sides just a little bit here. Louis Money now going to head on into Doramigi with the up tilt, just some damage, some more. And
wow!
What? Up smash to the platform? Excuse me?
That's so crazy. I mean, we saw Dora take that stock up smash underneath, but like, Kurama can do it too. I think she just touched like the back of his neck. She hit his ear or something. That was nuts.
Oh my.
What happened?
I think Doramigi went with like Megawatt and like sent Louis Money just at the angle like he could not be. Like I don't think it was possible to tech that.
Girl, this is good. I'm about to be in like popcorn mode. Like, oh my God, this is crazy. But like we've been saying for the past few games, they are still focused on trying to 2v1 Doramigi, but Doramigi really waking it up, being able to just keep them both apart with those Rams, no one saving each other, and now blue team got a lot of momentum. Kurama does still have the extra stock, but Raru's looking pretty healthy, and even just at 60-ish%, Louis could die from a grab right now, so he's got to be extra careful.
Yeah, it really matters here that blue team preserves their stock as much as possible. Cannot be caught landing in the air. And Doramigi responds with a dare to land safely back on stage.
Whoa.
But pays the price with the F smash to the face from Kurama.
And now, after everything is said and done, one stock left for Team Japan here. It looks like this is all but sealed up for Kurama and Louis, and they do it! An insane reverse 3-0. Those first two games were so far in Doramigi and Raru's favor, but they really are showing you why they are one of the best, if not the best doubles team in the world. I mean, that was a hellish comeback to have to make, but my God, they locked in.
And you know what's crazy? It's all because of that dap up.
It was. I'm telling you.
It changed lives.
Dap the homie for good luck. You could win the $2 billion Powerball. Just dap the homie. Like, that was crazy, but
yeah, they seriously locked in. They turned things around. I mean, nonetheless, the 3-0, reverse 3-0 into Game 5, still preserving and still fighting through that. I mean, you got to have so much mental energy for that to even fight for like a 30-minute match, I would imagine. So yeah, that is just so brutal. That
was not easy. Like Doramigi was playing out of his gourd for so much of that set, edge guarding both of them. I think the biggest difference that I noticed is that if Kurama and Louis catch you in a 2v1, you're going to 70. You're eating a bunch. I feel like for Dora and Raru, they like ping pong slightly. I don't think I ever saw anything bigger than like a 2 or 3 piece combo, but I don't think they were like finishing their combos like with their strongest punishes. Like obviously, if you can set up for Luigi to get like a Shoryu or even just a tornado high up, there's a lot of really explosive